I'm exposing the full-blown timeline in today's video, guys, from the short to medium to long term, guys. You guys ready? Let's go! Please like today's video, because there's obviously a big trap that they want us to fall for. But let us try to investigate to see what that could be. First things first, Justin, JP Morgan says rising geopolitical risks could lead investors to favor gold and Bitcoin as safe haven assets. Now here's the issue, guys. Yes, I'm still bullish on Bitcoin no matter what. Until I see Bitcoin at new all-time highs, I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. Okay, that's just me. Until one day I'm not. For now, this is a little bit odd because who's saying this? It's JP Morgan saying it. Well, that's the same thing as saying it's like McDonald's giving health tips, right? JP Morgan, literally the main or one of the main puppets within the system, is saying that Bitcoin is your safe haven, is your hedge against a collapse. Is that truly the case? I don't think so, guys. Why? Clear example, very clear example. This was March of 2020. What happened that month, that year? Exactly, you guys know. Well, if we take a look at gold, what happened to gold, right? Did dump, guys, but then it started rising because of uncertainty. Now, the only reason Bitcoin did was due to the money printing later on, guys, okay? And that was due to stocks as well going higher. So I wouldn't call Bitcoin a safe haven asset at all. What I would call a safe haven asset for me personally is XRP, guys. There's a difference, right? This is risk on. XRP, I believe, is risk on and risk off. It's a strange thing indeed, guys. Right? I'm going to try to explain it as best as I could, guys. But here's what I think will happen. Okay, I believe Bitcoin at some point in time will go up dramatically higher, guys. Now, I don't know how high though, right? I really hope for 300k, but let's just say 300k is the top, guys, though I don't know how high. I believe there will be a 99% fall. A 99% fall will take Bitcoin down below this key region, and I believe it's going to be above $1,000, right? So right here, guys, I believe Bitcoin should bottom out around this area. So this is what I think will happen. We go up like this first, guys, right? Then the collapse point happens. Okay, the collapse point happens, guys, and then that's where the bottom occurs, right? This is where the bottom occurs, below this area, above this area, guys, which is minus 99%, right? About 99%. The only reason I believe, you may be wondering, that's crazy to even say, guys, but it's not, because the Dow Jones goes down. What? Let's see here. During the Great Depression, how low did it go? Right? It went down 90%. Come on, guys, right? So if the Dow Jones goes down, literally goes, what, like 90% down again, right? What's going to happen to Bitcoin? Literally go minus 99 point something percent. So it's quite clear, guys. In my opinion, Bitcoin is not a safe haven asset, right? It's not. It's XRP. The reason why, guys, the reason it has to be XRP, in my opinion, is due to a new financial system is upon us, right? That's the only reason I'm going to be holding it through the collapse, guys, not Bitcoin. This isn't financial advice, right? But again, I believe Bitcoin will go up. I believe Bitcoin will go up, guys, but at one point in time it will not. I'm bullish on Bitcoin until the collapse. That's all I could say, right? But this isn't financial advice, guys. I'm just trying to plan ahead, because if we don't, we're going to be in the mix of it all. A new HBO documentary claims to have cracked the true identity of this creator of Bitcoin, guys, Satoshi Nakamoto. It says that its findings will shock the world, even in NSA's election. Strange. Didn't they say, I think it was Dan Penna, he said that if one day we figure out who Satoshi Nakamoto is, Bitcoin is going straight down to zero, right? Straight down to zero. So this is the documentary, guys, right? I'm not going to play it though. Supposedly they're trying to figure it out, or they know who it may be, October 8th. So watch out for that, guys. Now this person says it's the NSA, guys. It's probably, yes, a group of people, 100%. It's not a person who was in a cave and just created Bitcoin out of thin air, guys.
Get up, NSA created SHA-256, which is the algorithmic procedure behind Bitcoin. And everyone said, I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Then I'm coming across Twitter, and here is a paper from 1996. And the paper was called How to Make a Mint, the Cryptography of Anonymous Electric Cash. This was written in 1996 by NSA. And you know, coincidentally, who the author of that 1996 paper about electronic cash, do you know who the author was? It was Satoshi Nakamoto. Doesn't that sound like Satoshi Nakamoto, who is the credited author for Bitcoin paper, which was in 2008? Get up, NSA.
So NSA, when we talk about the NSA, guys, who worked in the NSA before? Ding, ding, ding. If you guys already knew, David Schwartz did. David Schwartz is Chief Technology Officer at Ripple. David is one of the original architects of the XRP ledger. Prior to joining Ripple, David Schwartz was Chief Technology Officer for Webmaster Incorporated, and then we go down here, guys. He developed encrypted cloud storage and enterprise messaging systems for organizations like CNN and the National Security Agency, NSA. NSA, you say? Do we see how the comparisons, guys, right, between certain projects like Bitcoin and Ripple? Weird and strange if you ask me, huh? Strange. Tether CEO says Tether is the United States government's best friend. He added that Tether holds more United States treasuries than Germany and any other competitor. Well, you look at that, right? So Bitcoin only falls when USDT falls, but USDT falls only when America does, guys. Again, this is a huge bet, basically, right? Definitely do not short Bitcoin, guys, because it's going to go higher. Though at one point it will collapse, because this sounds like a threat to me. Take us down and we'll dump all the United States treasuries, right? Though it's going to go higher at some point, guys, due to this right here. Bitcoiners scoff at Chris Larson's $5 million campaign to force a Bitcoin code change. Well, look at that. Right. The Ripple executive and allies at Greenpeace assume that all it takes for a fundamental change to Bitcoin's code is getting 50 firms and core developers on board. And again, they want to make it more green, right? Change the code, not the climate. Look at that, guys. So here's the game plan, right? Today is a very interesting video. A lot of people are upset that he did say that, guys. But if you go back here, Bitcoin will go back up at some point in time, right? It will go back up, guys. Let me go back to the other charts. It will go back up because of what? They will change the code. When? Right here, guys. Right here, exactly. It's the most craziest thing ever, isn't it? Now, I don't know how high I'll go once again, but I do believe it's going to be below this bottom and above this top, guys. Okay, in the middle, somewhere in between, somewhere here, guys. And over here, I'm going to purchase my first or my Bitcoin that I will hold long term, guys. Right, and that's probably after the collapse, right, or in the midst of it, guys, or something. It's going to go up because they're going to change the code, which matches up with BT123. Sailor live on Fox News. The point of Bitcoin is to fix money. Not yet though, because there are issues with Bitcoin.
So you're saying, just to make sure that everyone's following this, the whole point of Bitcoin is to escape the inflation vortex that has consumed all these previous empires?
The point of Bitcoin is to fix the money, and money is energy, and energy is life. And if I keep sucking the energy out of the economy, I'm sucking the oxygen out of your system. Either under the best case, you perform poorly. Under the worst case, I suffocate you to death or freeze you to death. That's the problem. That's why empires collapse. That's why economies collapse.
So you're saying...
Yep. That's why empires collapse, guys. It truly is that simple, right? But most people don't want to believe it. They have to see it first in order to believe it, guys, right? But obviously by then it will be too late. So that's out of the way. We know the game plan. We truly know the game plan, guys. I do believe that's what's going to happen. Again, it's just a theory. It's looking more relevant by the day, right? think about it. But again, that's like long term, guys. That's probably in like 2026. For now, I need Bitcoin to pump. 100 million USDC minted at unknown wallets, guys. So they are printing. Very good news, by the way. The United States unemployment ticks down for a second month in a row to 4.1%. So it's going lower and lower, guys. Right? Hopefully we do pump. Even though this is how I know it's all scripted and it's all manipulated, guys. Because we know that the numbers, guys, every number that they put out is fake. 100% fake, but they manipulated to match the narratives of the charts going higher and higher and higher, right? Due to elections and whatnot. Look at what Joe says right here.
Describe today's jobs report as having fake numbers. What do you make of that, and how worried are you that many Americans are hearing that the jobs numbers aren't real?
Look, I'm going to be very careful here. If you notice, anything the MAGA Republicans don't like, they call fake. Anything. The job numbers are what the job numbers are. They're real. They're sincere. They're what we are.
Florida Senator.
So that's how I know, guys. Right? That's how I know they're going to pump it up. CNBC says Bitcoin could still reach 100K this year. Right? It still can, guys. No doubt about it. Before the recession, but after the recession comes and goes, guys, we go higher. Right? That higher portion, like this, guys. Let me show you guys something. So I believe in due time we're going to go like this, guys. Right? We're going to go like this. And then probably the recession strikes, come all the way back down, but then come all the way back up, right? Due to them printing so much money, but then somewhere up there will be the top, and then the master timeline prophecies completed. We come down. So what do you guys think? Comment down below on this theory, on this beautiful master timeline of ours, and I guess we'll see what happens in the near future. But again, Bitcoin is a strange thing indeed. It truly is. This isn't financial advice, but this is just what I wanted to put out for today, guys. In case if you guys are out of the loop, but now you guys are in it. Not financial advice. Let's see what happens next. But anyways, that's your face, Masons. See ya.